thank you all for joining us. We'll start taking some questions now.
Here we go then, guys. It might have taken us 5 seasons to get here, but we're here in the Premier League, having made our way all the way here from the Vanarama National League. Solihull Moors will now ply their trade in the Premier League. If you are new to the series though, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you know when new content's dropping. And if you do go on to enjoy the video, don't forget to hit that like button too. But let's dispense with the interviews and get straight on into the action.
That's all we have time for today, so thank you all.
Okay, so our first game of this episode sees us travel to Bramall Lane to face off against a Sheffield United team that are still playing that 5-3-2 formation that characterises how they got into the Premier League themselves. Don't forget that they've also got Brennan, who joined them from us for £17 million during the break, but he won't start for them as they have a stacked central midfield lineup already. With Liverpool just around the corner, we're going to play a slightly weakened team and hope we have enough to take out Sheffield United with it. Well done there. Tenacious by Nystrom, wanting to get things off to a good start. Peterson fires it out wide here for Dare O'Connor. Flings it off to Peterson. He's carried on his run, but the defender met with him. He's got it through to Peterson now. Oh, it's just dropped off to Fredrickson on the edge of the box. Back into Fredrickson. Nystrom flicks it up, but Foyth was there to prevent him going through. And Sheffield United break away. Yet to really get a grasp on the game, either team. Nice little back heel though there. As Sheffield United look to come forward. Great interception by McDonald. Gets it away to Nystrom, who looks to hold the play up, but there's just bodies everywhere at the moment. And Sheffield United are in the ascendancy right now. Nicholson doing an exceptional job there to take the ball away from the Sheffield United man and puts it out of play, knowing the pressure he was under. Work by Fredrickson. Donald. Oh, and he's given up possession to Basuma. And it was a matter of time as Sheffield United break the deadlock here. The pressure had been mounting and they finally get themselves on the score sheet in this first fixture that Solihull Moors undertake in the Premier League. Go on, Donald finds Peterson. He's gone again. Oh, and he slipped it through. It's a kick-off goal. We'll take it though. And there he goes to the crowd to celebrate the first goal of the Premier League. And it comes from Mr. Dependable McDonald, striding through from that central defensive midfield role as he has since we signed him up. A great finish there from Daniel. And that gets his and our Premier League account opened. Zuma. Oh, great work by Dare. And Peterson, he's set free once more. Looks off to find Nystrom, who turns it round the corner. Great piece of play. And Fredrickson now has got Widrington in. Cuts inside. And it's the second. Oh my God. What a turnaround. An absolutely stunning finish from Ruben. And we are now 2-1 up. Lovely fake shot there to bring it onto his right foot. And once he was inside, there's no chance he was missing that. 2-1. Send him. Well done, boys. Donald cuts inside. Looks off to find Peterson. Oh, he just goes to pull the trigger. Can't get the shot away. And it's a tame effort in the end from Nystrom, who'd found himself in an offside position nonetheless. Okay, so we come out into the second half, 2-1 up. The game completely turned, flipped on its head. Sheffield United clearly not at the races once they'd scored that goal, almost like they'd switched off. And now we need to keep our head in this game in order that we can get a good result in our first game in the Premier League. Not like that though. Good work by Widrington, and he comes away with it. And he'll fire this down the line. Checks it off for Fredrickson, and McDonald's coming through the middle again. Oh, just overruns it. It was a good bursting run through the middle though. Lovely turn there by Pedro, and he actually hit the post. I think Kelly did enough to tip it onto that post. Did he get a touch on it, Kelly? No, it just clatters the post. Fields it off to Piccoli and back into Pedro, and McDonald nearly gets there and gets a shot away. A lovely connection with the ball, but Kelly's able to turn it round the post. He'll take that back off of McDonald. Wiggled free. He's found his man, but Marshall will be offside. Delayed the pass just a little bit too much as Basuma exits the field, and here comes the ex-Solihull Moors man, Joseph Brennan. There O'Connor doesn't commit, stays with his man. Sheffield United get the ball into the box. Campbell. And the man is spare in the middle, and it could only be one man, couldn't it? Joseph Brennan gets himself on the score sheet, and we live to regret letting him sign on the dotted line for Sheffield United in our first encounter with the ex-Solihull Moors man. Some tired legs out there for us, so just a few changes as Nicholson comes off from left back. Paz will come into the fray and Ziegler will move across. Peterson out to Taylor. Send him. Go on, Widrington. Cuts inside, he's absolutely sent him. Looks across, he's found Taylor. Gets the shot away, but it's a scramble. And there we have it, the full-time whistle. We did have that opportunity right at the end there, but we just couldn't stick it away. And I'm really proud of the boys for getting a draw out of that game. Could have gone so much worse based on how we started the game. But we picked ourselves up and we delivered a great performance right before the half-time break. Right then, here we go. A massive challenge here for our first game at the new stadium, Moorlands Park, which I'm quite sure the Solihull Moors fans will get the connection there. But nonetheless, it is a nod to the history of the team. I almost think some of this Liverpool squad should be illegal. Jurgen Klopp has managed to retain all of the frontline players that they already had and added a serious amount of depth to go with it. The first team lineup is stacked, and it doesn't stop there. The bench is a minefield of absolutely bonkers talent too. Meanwhile, we've got our first team lineup racked up for this game. Cody, Adilton and Gray all making their debuts. And here it is in all its glory. Moorlands Park is the new home of Solihull Moors, and hopefully the place where we will be crowned Premier League champions. And check out those dynamic ad boards that I've been able to get sorted out too. But there it is, the piece de resistance, the wall end. And I hope you will join Summer's Barmy Army as we try our very best to navigate our way through the Premier League. Oh, Cody giving away the ball straight out off the bat. Icardi now comes through, smashes it top bins. The Liverpool fans going wild, and so they should. That is an astonishing strike. But that really is a welcome to the Premier League from one of its strongest teams. Oh, couldn't quite finish off that lovely passing move there. Nystrom's run into that little pocket. Checks his run, finds Marshall on the overlap. Adilton, oh, he just can't get there ahead of the defender. Southampton. And Icardi's free at the back stick and just slides it home. Solihull Moors caught out once more. As Liverpool just expose our weaknesses. Lovely ball. Nystrom shadowed though by Virgil van Dijk, and he couldn't find the space. McDonald can't steal the ball. Icardi with his back to the goal shuffles it off. Southampton now looking to unlock the defence, trying to stand firm, and eventually it comes out the back door to McCutcheon, who calmly uses his goalkeeper. Some lovely play there out from the back. Get rid. Oh, what a save. Get it out. Well done, boys. Well, it was nearly a bit of a mistake there as Gray tries to get through on goal. Oh, and he just can't feed Nystrom there. As the referee calls for the half-time break, Solihull Moors 2-0 down and in need of some inspiration from that man. Inside for McDonald, man over at the back. Marshall takes that into his stride exceptionally well and smashes it home for the first goal here for Solihull Moors at their new ground. And it's Marshall who christens the new ground with a fabulous strike past the Brazilian goalkeeper. Man off to his left. It's through again. Virgil van Dijk comes out. Oh, so unlucky there from Adilton. Nearly putting it past his Brazilian counterpart. Nearly bringing us onto level terms. Lacazette. Oh. Flashes one at goal, but Thomas is able to push it round the post. Short corner with Salah. Pushed out to the edge of the box. Donald shadowing his man exceptionally well. Palacios with a decent effort there, but it hits the wall. He's found McDonald. Draws out Virgil van Dijk into the feet of Nystrom. Oh, and he gets another shot away. Allison is able to prevent. Connor Cody off to Thomas Shelby. You can see the run out wide here from Duhu. Stretches his legs for the first time down the left-hand channel. Throws it into the box. McDonald's there. It drifts wide of the post. Donald into Jude. Goes one more. McCutcheon's over at the back post. Go on. Oh, and he's missed it. That's a right back for you. Slices across it. It's the side netting. Shelby goes across to find McDonnell. Oh, he tries to shuffle his way through, but he's barged off the ball. And it's not the result that we'd wanted for our first game at home, but it was against extremely tough opposition, and the lads really put up a fight. Hopefully there'll be more of that at Moorlands Park in the future. Okay, so it's time for the first simmed game of the episode, and it is against Newcastle. We have travelled up north, and McCutcheon gets himself on the score sheet after just 8 minutes, but it is levelled by Lamia for Newcastle 19 minutes in. Cody picking himself up a yellow card as we go into the second half, and Jude Bellingham is brought into the fray in replacement of Taylor. Peterson makes way for a Dalton, and closing in on the end of this game, Peterson with a goal in the 81st minute, and Martinez goes up the other end to level things up for Newcastle. Another draw here, 2-2 against Newcastle. Not a bad result on the road. Let's see how we can get on against Southampton. Okay, so next up we've got a Carabao Cup tie at home at Moorlands Park against Nottingham Forest. They're playing in a 4-2-3-1 formation, and I've rolled out a very different lineup for this game, as obviously we are focused on the Premier League this season. Hopefully these boys though will still be able to get us a result and send us into the next round. It is a very quiet game though in the opening exchanges. First half flashes by with very little action before Morris puts us ahead in the 51st minute. Suarez though getting himself on the score sheet 78 minutes in, and we have to take it to penalties, of which we win 4-3. Okay, so we're at home for the last game of this episode as we face off against Southampton, who travel up from the south coast to see if they can steal 3 points off of Solihull Moors. A relatively decent lineup for Southampton, with some players that have a decent overall rating, but let's see if the boys can get a result in their second outing at the new stadium. Evans, but he weren't making it. Good ball. McDonnell goes one more. Fredrickson drives it into Nystrom, and that is a penalty, surely, referee. He goes down. Nystrom in the box. Ribeiro, off you go, son. Early shower for you, and that hopefully should make Solihull Moors' life so much easier. There's 5 minutes on the clock. Southampton having to make the shuffle already. And Nystrom will step up to take his first penalty of the season. And he slots it into the side netting. A wonderful penalty there from Bjorn, who's just got his first international call-up for Sweden and celebrates with a goal. Ball into Dimatta. Great turn. Finds Reed, and that is a fabulous save down to his right-hand side from Kelly. Evans gets rid. It comes straight back out to Lamina, who sends it far post. Oh, and at the back post there, Vestergaard couldn't climb and get the chance on target. Oh, great steal from Fredrickson, and Marshall, having switched flanks, comes inside. Oh, and Vestergaard does so well, because Marshall had the top corner in his sights and should have passed to a teammate if all's being honest. Oh, come on. McDonnell absolutely flattened him. And I think that is a penalty. Quite sure it was in the area. Yep. Well, we've had one, and luckily we haven't had a player sent off. But Southampton now step up to take a penalty that could put them back in this game. And he misses it, Dimatta. Goes wide with the effort. Kelly had guessed right anyway. Making this extra man count now as we come through the gears. We have the extra goal on the board as it stands, so there's no need to get greedy. But Fredrickson lashes at that one. Defender just about gets in the way, and we get ourselves a corner. Delivers it in, Patterson in the way. Donald gets clear, and Max Allen is away down the channel. Hand up from Marshall, and the ball sent there. He'll use his pace here to devastating effect. There's a man over at the back post, but it goes into towards Nystrom, and the keeper comes out to prevent it coming through. And going to the half-time break at just 1-0 up. Doing exceptionally well, Southampton, in this early part of the second half. Putting the pressure on. Looking to get themselves back into the game. Kelly again. Oh, what a touch by Nystrom. Go on then. Go on then. Oh. Nicholson. Oh, not bad from the left back. Go on, Fredrickson, play him in. Oh, Evans. Why didn't you smash it? It's been one of those games where you feel like Solihull are just about to really unlock and pick that defence and get themselves more goals, but just haven't had that final ball, that final finish. Lovely scoop pass there to find Evans. Lays in Nystrom. He can't get there. Conser does well. And there we go. Not even a touch for the boys coming onto the field. But it is a victory. Should have been by more. But we will take a 1-0. And our first 3 points in the Premier League.
Just a quick couple of questions.
So there we have it, some great performances in that episode. Life getting off to a great start at Moorlands Park, and hopefully more of the same to come as we make our way through the Premier League fixtures. We're already in nosebleed territory, having got 5 points on the board early doors, along with our biggest rivals Aston Villa, who are just ahead of us by namesake alone. The question is, how well can we really do this season? I hope you'll be along for the ride, and if you're new around here, don't forget to subscribe. But for now, thanks for watching, stay safe, I'm out of here.
No further questions, thanks so much.